Last year at Everfree, we tried to bring Equestria to Earth for 3 days, and I think we succeeded, even if, kinda like Ponyville, we had our issues, but at least none of them involved hordes of parasprites. And if you were with us last year, you know the biggest one was that hill. Our staff, Pegasi, didn't see too much problem with it, but for us Earth ponies, it was kind of a hike. And, like the smart ones they are, the unicorns took the shuttle. Fortunately, the solution was right next door. Hi Everpony, my name's Hans-Peter Ziegler, also known as Royal Code, chairman for this year's Everfree Northwest.
And I'm Benjamin Ruby, also known as Markarian, and I'm board president of Pegasi, which is our governing nonprofit.
Before we continue, I'd like to thank all of you that came here to join us last year. We made a truly incredible event, and we couldn't have done it without you. But in this video, we want to show you a little bit of what you can expect at this year's Everfree Northwest.
We're here at the beautiful Seattle-Tacoma Airport Hilton Conference Center, which is a vast upgrade over our last venue, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it is.
We're looking at over 33,000 square feet of event space. The Hilton Conference Center has a capacity of over 5,000 people, so we are not looking at selling out this year at all. And
we would be hopeful if we did. That would be incredible, and maybe you'll make it happen. But we wanted to make sure that we had an incredible amount of space after last year when, let's just say, you exceeded our expectations.
You certainly did, and our primary goal this year was to make sure that every pony who wanted to attend Everfree Northwest was able to. That's our first priority.
Absolutely.
And a lot of the decision to move to this venue has come from valuable feedback that you've given us, and we just want to show you that we've listened and that we want to give you the best event possible for 2013.
Absolutely, Ben.
So we're looking forward to this, and come and join us. It'll be fun.
On our walkthrough of this event center for Everfree Northwest 2013.
Choosing a venue for an event with the size and scope of Everfree Northwest is quite an undertaking. And already, even the first Everfree Northwest 2012 wasn't even over yet, and we had our sights set on the Hilton, which is why we were so happy to announce it at the end of the convention earlier. When you go to a convention year after year, and it's in the same venue, and you get wonderful service and wonderful amenities, it begins to feel, for the 3 to 5 days that you're there, like a second home. And that was our aim with selecting the Seattle Airport Hilton, is to give our fans and our attendees that space to grow and to bond and to form new memories and to relive old ones year after year, because we wanted a place where we had that room to expand and to make new memories. When we first saw the Hilton, it was kind of the birthplace of Everfree Northwest 2013. We were at another convention, and we had a large group of bronies there, and we originally planned for 40 and had 200, and that was when we decided, hey, we could actually do something a lot larger than this. The demand is there, and we want to give people the best event possible. The Seattle Airport Hilton is just so beautiful, and it's so big. There's just always new places to explore, always new places to bond. It's got plenty of room outdoors. There's the pool, the cabana, the hot tub, and I remember sitting out by the fire during the summertime, eating pizza with my friends at another convention that was there, and that's the kind of memory that I want people to come away from Everfree Northwest 2013 and beyond with. There's just all sorts of little touches that the Hilton adds that just make things helpful. Things like interactive video monitors that tell you when programming starts and stops and where to find certain panels. It just makes it really helpful and easy for our attendees. You know, of course, there's the shopping. There's a really well-stocked gift shop where people can buy souvenirs, because Seattle is a destination city, and it's one of those places where you really want to show that you were there. The Seattle Airport Hilton is located across the street from the Link Light Rail, which will take people right into the downtown heart of Seattle. We're only 15 to 20 minutes from the Pike Place Market, the Seattle Space Needle, Pioneer Square. These are really wonderful places to go if you haven't explored them yet, if you hadn't had the distinct pleasure of being in the city.
Hi everyone, I'm Royal Coat again, here with a member of the hotel staff to kind of talk a little bit about what we can expect here at the Hilton.
And I'm Bobby Barkley, and I represent the Hilton, the property that you're going to be using this year. Really excited about you coming to Seattle and using our property. We want to welcome you, my entire team, and just say that it's going to be great this year. You're going to be all in one location. I know last year you used 2 different locations, and today, this year, you will be all together in one location with your guest rooms and your conference right here on site. And we want to welcome you. And do you have any questions for me?
Are there any? Is there anything special you can think about the conference center other than that it's other than that? I know it's it's on the third. It's up here right next to adjacent to the hotel itself. There's event space in the hotel and also at the here in the conference center, which is most of it. I would wager, but anything important?
Well, we do have a total of 40,000 square feet of meeting space, and I know that you and your team are working to use it in the best way possible. We'll be having panels and art shows and all kinds of things, so it's all going to be housed between the conference center and the hotel. The conference center has parking below it, and so if you're driving in just for the day, we do have parking on site, and then it'll be a nice good flow through what you're planning to do.
And I assume that since now that we're all kind of contained in one space, the temperamental weather that can sometimes happen here in Seattle, it'll be easier if we, last year we had a fantastic weekend, but as anybody from this area will tell you, it's not exactly always like that. So being close together, covered and everything will mean that no one has to, if we do get rained out, which may happen given the Seattle area, everybody should stay dry, hopefully. But otherwise, I know that the hotel itself has plenty of amenities. I think you have a restaurant here on site.
What we're going to do is we do have the restaurant, and we'll be running some specials over the weekend for your guests. And those that are staying overnight, they will get information in their key packet, and there'll be a QR code and then information in writing inside your packet. Then we're also going to be doing cash concessions up here for some grab-and-go items. So if you're so busy with panels and seeing your friends, you can just grab and go. Probably set up some tables around in the pre-function area for people to socialize and visit and talk about what they saw or what events they're going to go to that day. And we just really want to provide a festive, fun environment where everybody gets to do what they want, see what they see. So my entire staff is so excited you're coming because it's going to be a really fun weekend.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing that's really important is that the pre-function areas outside of the Emerald and outside the Crystal down in the hotel itself are large, expansive, and great for allowing people to socialize, and with something that we really desire because we're such a big community focused so much.
Yeah, and that'll be great because the pre-function space up here in the conference center is all windows, so you can see what the weather's like. So we hope it's nice and sunny. You can enjoy that, but if it's raining, you can be glad you're inside and not getting wet. And then downstairs, outside the Summit Ballroom, there's another foyer area that we're going to set up some cocktail rounds for socializing and things like that, and that's about 2,000 square feet. And so there's kind of going to be 2 places where you can gather and meet your friends in case they went to a different panel. You can meet back up and just really make new friends and reconnect with your friends that you made last year. So
relax and have a good time. We are planning on kind of really splitting up splitting up the con into. Up here at the conference center is going to be the panel area and all of the, really all of the main stage and all that sort of thing for especially the concert and that sort of thing. And down in the hotel is going to be our gaming areas and the vendors hall and all that sort of thing. And if you should need to find us in, security and con ops, to talk to us, registration as well, to just kind of give that, the delineation. If you want to be down there and kind of be a little bit more out of the way, that's great. And if you want to be up here socializing with a bunch of people, outside the Emerald, outside the main halls, then that's great too. I think everybody's going to have a fantastic time, and it's going to be really one great weekend. Thank you, Bobby, so much for your time and for all the work that you guys do here, because you have been extraordinarily great to us, and
Thank you.
and just even for sitting down here with us and taking time out of your busy schedule. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to meet your guests that are coming to the conference, and I look forward to meeting you each in person. And we have a whole team that's ready and excitedly waiting for the conference to get here, because we're looking forward to the costuming and all the things you do, and just showing you that we're here to help. And so you can always call me. My name, again, is Bobby. If you call here, everybody knows me. I've worked here forever, so just give us a call if there's anything. You can shoot us an email, and I know my email's on your website. So if there's anything I can do to ensure your stay is exactly like you want it, just let us know. We're here to help.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Music has always been an important part of our fan community since its inception. And to that end, we've always struggled to include music as much as we can in our scheduling, programming, and in the very soul of our event. In Everfree Northwest 2012, we brought you Pony Stock, which was a unique lineup of the fan community's musicians, and some musicians even that worked on the show, including Daniel Ingram, Will Anderson, and Michelle Freeberg. This year, we retooled that event, which we've now dubbed Elements of Melody. And Elements of Melody will include even more bright young musicians from our fandom, as well as some of the favorites that brought you the music last year. So come and join us and hear the music.
Hi everybody. We're out here in one of the Hilton's 2 courtyards. The other one has a pool, and we wanted to film there, but there were some guests in it and we didn't really want to disturb them. Last year, I was the events coordinator for Everfree Northwest, and as such, it's something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. This year, we're taking the advice that people have given us and really letting loose with the community aspect of our event, and really bringing in more community guests. Our writing, art, gaming, and music tracks. Music last year was a big community event, but people wondered where the rest of it was, and we're really excited to be bringing in more people, more community guests, and just to celebrate everything that this community has to offer. Also, we've taken some of the fantastic events that happened last year and really brought them into our stable of main events that will be able to be used for this year in our in the main hall and other things. Things like Letters to Celestia and Luna, which was a massive blowout last year, and we really want to highlight because they're incredible people. But as we get closer to the event, we'll have more to unfold, and I really, really want you to be there and see what events we have to present. Thank you, everybody, and see you at Everfree Northwest.